In this class, we will be focusing on operational plan. From what we have here, we have a table called depreciation schedule. We have the pre-operating activities and expenses. We have opening stock, and we have operating activities and expenses. Now, let's take it from this point. Here, what we'll need to do is to list the equipment we need for our operation. Let's say we'll need laptop or laptops, as the case may be. You go in here and describe this piece of equipment. So you impute what this equipment is. Let's say for capturing data, if that is the interpretation. How many laptops do we need? Let's say 2. What is the cost per unit? Let's say a 150,000. Okay. Now, once you impute this, the system generates the value. You don't need to impute that. So how did we arrive at this? The system multiplied the value you have here in your cost column with what you have in the unit column that gave us this. Now, the next thing is to determine the lifespan of our equipment. What's the lifespan of our equipment? We said the lifespan of our equipment is, call it 8 years or 4 years, as the case may be. 4 years equivalent to 48 months. You impute in month. Now, once you do that, the system goes ahead, takes the value you've imputed here, and generates the depreciation value for the equipment. Now, how did we arrive at this? If you look up, this is our formula bar. You see something like F3/G3. What does that mean? It means that for you to generate the monthly depreciation, you need to divide the value you have in columns F row 3 by the value you have in columns G row 3. That was how we got this. Okay, let's take another equipment. Let's call it a car. So we need a car. Let's describe this. Let's say it's a Toyota Camry. Okay, we just need one, and let's say it goes for a 3.5 million. 3, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, 3.5 million. Good. We can readjust this to display what we have there. Then let's say the lifespan for this is 4 years. So we had 48 months. How did I arrive at 48? I multiplied 12 by 4. That gave me 48. Once you do that, the system automatically generates the monthly depreciation. Okay. Now, if you are observant, you discover that while I was imputing here, the system was updating this cell. If you look at what we have here, the summation of the value here and the value here gives us this, because this value came about by summing up what you have in this very column. And this value we now transferred to another table here. This is our pre-operating activities and expenses for equipment. Look at the description. See table 3.1 for details. This is table 3.1. Now, this cell is not wide enough, so what we need to do is expand the cell. Can you see that? Good. Now, the next thing we need to do will be, we're done with this. You can go ahead. If there are other items you need to list, you can go ahead and add them. But I think we're okay with this for the sake of time. Let's come over here and enter 2-year rent, 24 months. 2-year rent, in this case, let's assume that in 2 years you will be spending, say, 1 million, depending on the location. 1 million. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. 1 million. Now let's also, if you're going to have, if you may need to repaint the building, or you need to fix 1 or 2 things in the building, we can put a cost to that. Let's say you need like 100,000 to do that. Then let's say for your kind of business, to create the awareness, you would want to use some online tools to achieve that. And let's say your budget for advertising is 250,000. Good. Then your business name registration. Let's assume that you got a good lawyer who is willing to collect 60,000 for a limited liability, 1 million ordinary shares. Okay. Now, if you're observant again, you discover that once I started imputing here, the system updated what I have at the bottom. So my pre-operating activities and expenses table gave me this as the total amount needed. Here, let's come over here and specify opening stock for what we want to do. Let's assume that I have photo book. Okay, I didn't add camera here, but just permit me, let's say one of the stock happens to be photo book 24. By that way, referring to photo book with 24 sheets. Then let's say I have another stock called photo book 25, or rather photo book 64. Okay, that should be enough. Now the quantity, let's say we have 10, and over here we have call it 5. Unit cost, let's say this goes for 20,000. Good. This goes for 45,000. Okay, good. So we are good. Now the summation of this and this gave us what we have here. Now the next thing to do, we are almost done with the operational plan. The next thing we need to do is, let's just go ahead and for our operating activities, let's at least say what happened in the first 2 months, which is our P1 salary. What would the salary expenses be? Maybe you're paying 2 workers and yourself. Let's say for the first 2 months, it's going to be something like 500,000. 500,000. Okay, good. Now for repair and maintenance, let's say you're projecting 100,000. Is that 100,000? 1, 2, 3. 100,000. Then advertising for the first month. This is what we are budgeting. Let's say in the first month we're going to use like 10,000. First 2 months rather. Okay, let's say we're going to use like 20,000. Okay, fine. Then delivery and transport for the first 2 months will take like 10,000. Okay, good. That's 10,000. Then telephone for the month, let's say it's gonna take like 1,000. Utilities, other things that you need to spend, maybe water bill and other NEPA bill for the first 2 months. Let's say that will cost, let's call it 3,000 naira. Okay, good. Now, from what I have here, the initial operating expenses is what you're seeing here, 631,000. In the next video, we'll be looking at the financial plan tab. I hope you learned one or two things from this video. See you in the next class.